it's the intelligence is the mark of intelligence is the ability to hold to consider two contradictory ideas at the same time. Okay. And we struggle with that. That they because one of the things that the liberation struggle presumes, the predicate of liberation struggle is that this system, as currently constructed, lacks moral authority and is irredeemable, and the entire system has to be changed. What we just witnessed this week at the DNC convention is that the system is malleable and reformable, and that really you can work inside it to get the results that you need. It's almost Edmund Burke, Thomas Paine debate during the French Revolution. Okay, that which one, because they're both standing on different predicates. I would suggest that both things can be true at the same time. And my way of explaining that is, suppose we were on a ship that got blown off course in a storm and got shipwrecked and this is before the days of radar and all that kind of stuff with airplanes that people could find. And we ended up on this island that was not on any charts. And everybody would presume that our ship went down and we were lost at sea. But when we look around, we come to two conclusions. One, even if they're looking for us, they ain't gonna find us. And after a while, they're gonna stop looking because they think we did. So that means we're never getting off this island. And then we look around and you say, the island's got a temperate climate, so it'll never get cold here. It'll be cool. There's some game and fish that you can catch. There's vegetation that you can eat. You know what? We could be all right here. And then we get in this argument amongst ourselves. I'm not going to do anything because we ain't going to never get off of here and we're going to die here. That's probably true. Okay. And then somebody else is arguing, but we ain't dead yet. So we can that while we waiting for somebody to come, we can do this. And for me, our internal debate for my lifetime is our inability to consider both of those things simultaneously. Okay? That you can bitch about probably the irredeemable nature of the system while at the same time trying to mitigate your circumstances within the system. You don't have to believe what they believe to do what you're doing and still keep your long-term goals. The other thing that has dawned on me is that the two most successful Black politicians, and they are Black, in the United States, are the children of immigrants of color. And what the child of an immigrant has of color is their parents chose to come to America. And they made a conscious decision that no matter how bad and challenging America is, it's fundamentally better than India or Jamaica or Kenya. And that's why I came here. And because of that, Barack Obama and Kamala Harris don't have in their DNA the burden of reconciling, coming here in change, and being oppressed for 250 years of slavery and then another 100 years of Jim Crow. So, Larry, how do you feel about looking at the Olympics? The same way I feel about it. Okay, I don't get chills and all this is us, and we're not even part of the DSAG generation. So there's a whole generation and a half after us who've experienced a different America. I'm not saying better America, just a little different. And so we don't spend enough time thinking about our journey and how our journey has evolved. And that's why I keep talking about what's our theory of the case now. But to me, it's no accident that it's Barack Obama and Kamala Harris and not Larry Fields. Because Larry, you can't reconcile. I did a column once on what Rudolph Giuliani said about Barack Obama, that he don't love America. And I said, Giuliani is wrong about, he doesn't love America the way, quote, we love America. He's talking about white folks like him. And my column said, you're wrong about Barack Obama, but you're right as hell about Mike Jones, okay? And to be president of the United States, to lead the tribe, you got to love the whole tribe. I can't love the whole tribe. I mean, there's a spot there that you know, I would never be that good a Christian to have that much forgiveness and embrace that. I just can't do it. But somebody after me, you know, and I'll close with this. There's a reason the children of Israel spent 40 years in the desert. It probably only takes about a couple of weeks to walk from Egypt to Palestine, even if you're walking, and it's a lot of y'all. But the reality is they were in Egypt 400 years. It didn't take 200 years to get, it didn't take 40 years to get out of Egypt. It took 40 years to get Egypt out of them. So you needed to have produced a generation or two that didn't have that slave experience before they could go into a promised land, metaphorically, and build something new. And that's why God tapped Moses and said, hey, man, you got to stay back here with me, because you didn't spend too much time with Pharaoh, too. Okay, I thank you for getting them here. But what they got to build, they can't build thinking about Pharaoh, okay? And they don't know nothing about him now. They just been lost out here, and they got a chance to create a new middle image of who they are. I'm still stuck with the one in the past, and go keep it too, okay? I mean, I don't even want to give it up, okay? It is. I don't repent it. I don't. People say if we was in therapy, somebody say, you got to get over it. I say, I ain't gonna never get over it. I can come and talk to you every week and pay you money, but I'm hanging on to this, because hanging on to this is why I can overcome them. You asking me to let go of what made it possible for me to get here. So yeah,
What sustains you?
Yeah. So the point is, a little hate goes a long way, okay? When mixed with some other stuff. And so that's the complexity of this. And Larry, when you talked about putting the liberation, Black August with the DNC, I thought it was a perfect juxtaposition of what our collective historical circumstances has been.